Hi, my name is Victoria Ulrich, and for my final project, I will be discussing water pollution in New Jersey and its effects on men and women. Water pollution is any contamination of water bodies that are typically caused by human activity. These bodies of water can be oceans, lakes, rivers, or groundwater. It affects humans and animals since water is an everyday necessity used by those forms of life. New Jersey specifically has all bodies of water. Our beaches are highly utilized by residents of the state and other people nationally. In my area of Camden County, we have many lakes which people walk around, fish in, and participate in water sports there. Statistics show that 1.8 million deaths in humans were due to water pollution in 2015. In addition, 1 in 8 Americans are affected by water delivered to them. The Environmental Protection Agency data shows that nearly 34,000 contamination violations of the Safe Drinking Water Act happened since April 2014. In addition, the class lecture talks about how 783 million people do not have access to clean water, and almost 2.5 billion do not have access to suitable sanitation. 6 to 8 million people die annually from the consequences of disasters and water-related diseases. Local towns are a major source for water pollution, where many towns' pollution exceeds the safety level. One reason and issue is that groundwater has been contaminated due to waste pumped underground. Sewage disposal systems can be consisted of industrial sewage, storm sewage, and domestic sewage. For example, domestic waste contributes to this, where compounds like phosphorus from laundry detergent or other household cleaners are not being filtered properly and end up in drinking water. Some pollutants that get into our waters are grit, phosphates and nitrates, mercury, lead, sodium compounds, sulfur, and sulfuric acid, oils, and petrochemicals. The history of water pollution in New Jersey goes back to World War II. During World War II, the Delaware River was used as an open sewer for industrial and public waste. People became sick due to the smell of the river. Parts of the river were also considered dead zones, which had almost no oxygen needed for the survival of aquatic life. In the 1960s and 1970s, the awareness for these environmental issues arose, where in 1962, a book was published called Silent Spring, talking about the detrimental environment effects from pesticide use on birds. In 1967 and 1968, a comprehensive water quality standards was adopted, which focused on bacterial standards for primary and secondary contact recreation like swimming or boating. These standards were enforced and regulated. In 1973, a National Cancer Institute study found that New Jersey had the highest rating of cancer in the country, with 19 of the 21 counties being the highest in the nation. This increase in high ranking were thought to be initiated by the contamination of waters in the area. In the 1970s and 1980s, new laws were created for companies requiring them to publish inventories of toxic chemicals, strengthening penalties for public dumping, and much more. In addition, during this time, over $1 billion were spent in improving water pollution, helping local communities along the Delaware River. In 1992, the Delaware River Basin Commission created the Special Protection Waters Program, which established regulations to keep the clean water clean. They also established a compensation and cleanup fund for damages from contamination of water. To be more specific, Camden, New Jersey in 1999 began testing water in the school districts due to dangers towards students' health when lead was found. As you can see on the map, New Jersey has a high risk for water quality issues with high contaminations of lead and uranium. One source I found talks about how lead may mobilize from the bone among women undergoing menopause. Postmenopausal women have been found to have higher blood lead levels than premenopausal women. In addition, our lecture talks about how lead has effects on women and men and their reproductive systems. In women, this can disrupt hormonal development in fetuses and cause premature birth, and in men can lower sperm count. In addition, lead can have effects on vision and hearing, along with lowering one's IQ and causing brain damage. As for uranium, there are many effects to the body with this natural chemical found in the earth and in our water. Uranium, once in the human body, can have effects and cause lung cancer, reproductive issues, kidney disease, autoimmune malfunctions, bone cancer, and high blood pressure. Some actions to take that can help prevent water pollution in general are simple and easy to accomplish if we continue to take the right steps. For example, keeping oil, fats, and grease out of the sink, or abstaining from flushing drugs and medications down the toilet, having proper sewage treatment and management in our local facilities, and enforcing policies to do so, in addition to disposing trash properly. In addition, other things like recycling and refusing to eliminate any disposal problems are other ways to help the issues of water pollution. Thank you for watching my video.